last Thursday in town. Not everybody here, but Sky and I are taking off on Monday, and this is, I could not think of a better way to say thank you and to say au revoir, and until next time. So we're just going to start. The tribe, the idea of the tribe is that everybody's part who's present, because in the very least you're playing your eardrums. But there's pretty much, there's an open invitation. There's not a line drawn here, and we're performing and you're not. This is a collective experience, so please feel open and free in that. And I'm going to teach my tribe's people, my fellow tribe's people, a song, and you're welcome to sing with us as you see fit. And once we get the melody going, be free in that. I'm going to start with a drum song. Bum 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 bum. Sacrifice me, leave me dry, burn my flesh, others cry. Raise an altar, slab of stone, bless my wounds, sound of the horns. Bum 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 bum. Fill my head with crown of thorns. Wrap my wrist in sound of the horns. Towers fall into the sea, fall into ether, fall into me. So, part of the gift of being on the road has been seeing that there's really good stuff and really good people and really good communities doing beautiful things everywhere. It's not just in San Francisco or New York or, you know, that would seem to be epicenters in the country, but it's in small towns, it's in cities, it's in rural communities, and everyone's got something different to offer. And this song is about the question that seems to be presented to us right now as a people. Will we raise the tempo, lying in wait underneath these crumbling city streets? Will we have any stories to pass down? And will they tell of any courageous feats? And will they tell of any courageous feats? Will we be the heroes that these eyes have seen that we could ascend to be? Or will we revel in our destruction that to these hands come so easily? Why do these hands destroy so easily? Ideas of simplicity, complexity, some black and white bonds of an inhuman duality. Beyond you and me, beyond he and she, beyond us and them and we, beyond those that are blind and those that claim to be the only ones that see, beyond those that are enslaved and those that think they're free, beyond religion, beyond morality, spirituality, awakening to divinity. Oh, will we be the hero that these eyes have seen we could ascend to be? Oh, will we revel in our destruction that to these hands come so easily? Oh, will we be the hero that these eyes have seen that we could ascend to be? Or will we revel in our destruction to these hands come so easily? Why do these hands destroy so easily? We keep asking, who are we gonna be? Well, which wolf are we gonna feed? Empathy or greed? Empathy or greed? Empathy or greed? Empathy or greed? Well, who are we? Well, who are we? Well, who are we? Well, love is free. Love is free. Love is free. So as a personal thank you to this community, when I got here in early January, this quickly became, you people quickly became the most nurturing, supportive, safest place for me to come and play music and be inspired by all of the amazing gifts in this room. And I really believe that everybody's got a gift or two, so bring your gift to the table, throw it on, let's have a feast and eat and be merry. And so thank you for being my community here. And this song is about communities. Island, the woman is a saint. Sometimes it's easy rising, sometimes it ain't. Hand on her back can serve to heal. The love can give him permission to feel. You can't bargain with life, you can't cut no deal. You gotta take a risk if you want something real. Oh, but have you ever swam naked in the ocean in the rain? Still alone on the edge of the lake, watch the sunrise and a newborn die. And did you let it wrap so your wet and day? Are you brave enough to be weak and listen to your heart speak? Watches her mother die. Open heart takes true honesty. Living this life takes some real audacity. Trusting what's beyond just what these eyes can see. And taking root in the magnitude of destiny. Oh, have you ever swam naked in the ocean in the rain? Stood alone on the edge of watch the sunrise and a newborn die. Did you let it ride or you were wet? Have you ever swam naked in the ocean in the rain? Still alone on the lake, watch the sunset in an old man's eyes. Did you let it ride till you were wet? Are you brave enough to be weak? Listen to your heart speak. Got the courage to let your voice be loud. Dance in moonlight and make your spirit proud. So Gary and Frauke was there as well. Gary and Frauke and
Gary and Frauke. We didn't do that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Sky. Can you introduce everybody?
My name is Sky. You gotta do it for me, but this is Frauke, Angel Voice, aka Gary. This is Lady Zeitgeist, the Queen of Darkness. Down the Light, and Sir Ian.
Sir Ian. It's official.
And Greg. This is Greg.
Hello. Good to see you. This song came out one day. Have you ever realized that you made up the ghost of somebody and you just let them live in your house with you and go to bed with you and take a shower with you, and then one day you realize you're not real and it's time for you to go? interested, on the sign-in table there is a little book. You can write comments or put your email address if you'd like to be on a mailing list. We do, not super regularly, but we're getting there. I send out a newsletter, and we do have a blog, tribeofdreams.com, and there are little cards with a beautiful picture done by an artist in North Carolina. Please take one. And there are also CDs over there. They're about 2 years old. It's a live recording of about 16 songs. Everything the tribe does, it's all donation based. So take a CD for free. If you happen to care to donate, that is always welcome. But we believe in giving freely, and we're all taken care of when we do that. So.
Sounding at night, we're starting to question the coming of the morning light. Our flesh is gripped with fire, but our hearts ain't lost their sight. Where the lights go, where the lights go, where the lights go, we got nowhere else to run to hide to, run to hide to go, run to hide to go. we just start again real slow?
So Greg will be leaving us with his friend and traveling around the country couch surfing, God knows where and when. And it will be a long time before we see them again. So let's show them an extra amount of appreciation and all yell, encore!
Pass this around. If anyone wants a shaker, we're gonna need some help on this. This is gonna be a house jam.
Brenda. There. I thought it was like
Absolutely, sure.
Who wants a drone? Yeah. I'm gonna play the vocal for you. Yeah.
Well, that's why I was going to put this.
Please be part of the journey. DriverDreams.com.
Take my battery, right?
Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. We've been hiding and hurting in the womb of the earth. When one came and tell us that it's time for our rebirth. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers on the hillside, gathering near, gathering near, gathering near. Let's bring the summer, gathering right here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Keepers of the light, keepers of the light are here. Take it away, Todd. Give it up for Todd! Everyone goes, keepers of the light are here. 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 Keepers of the light.
quickly disassemble.
Thank you.
Thank
Do you want to come up with something? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Tribe of Dreams. Now, as usual, let me move this way. Hello, big voice. Where are you going?
Hello, there we are.
Donner, party 5. You're saying it's already.
Donner, party of 5. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Okay, we have 20 people signed up, and there is only room for 14. Therefore, that means some of you old folks here, some of you regulars, I'm going to ask you only to play one song, because we're going to have to sort of make room for about 8 or 9 songs here to get some of these people in. Also, some of you people have already been up here for the last 40 minutes, and you've signed up again, and normally we don't do that. If you're up here, you've already spent your dime. But what I will do is I will let you come up and sing one song. It's not fair to everybody else, but what the hell, I'm in charge. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to get on with this as quickly as possible so we'll all get an opportunity. I would like to, last week, the very last person, I said the last was the best, and this week we're going to start with the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Lotus.
Naturally, you're the best.
Well, that goes without saying. I'm not humble. You won't get any humility out of me.
Humiliation.
No, we're all the best.
There you go, sweetie.
I like to think of it as a coming together of community rather than like who's the best or not. But thank you.
You're going in? Yeah.
Whichever, it's up to her. She's an old person. She knows the drill.
Does this go up? They normally do. Yeah. Oh, I don't see it on there.
I got it. I got a mic.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it over in a minute. All right. Well, just to do something different, I'm doing something I don't know the words to.
I'm sure you'll do it
But I
well.
wrote it a long time ago. Anyhow, it's called San Francisco Complaint. I love it here too, you know. We all love and hate things, right? That's me. If we have strong feelings about something, we can have these different feelings. Anyhow, here we go. Well, I've had it with Frisco, leaving soon. I'm ready to go back far as the moon. I'm feeling low down and awful mean. Tell me how I can't see this. Let me try it on here. Okay. And if it doesn't work, I'll just do something I know.
obviously, I didn't shave my beard. I'm not Mr. Natural. He had to step out for a minute, so stepping in.
All right.
Yeah. So next up to the mic, Todd.
Well, it's alright. Yo, so I want to play this song because Tribe Believing in All is like my tribe song. Tribe song. And it's just like such an inspiration with his amazing voice. Wow. So it makes me feel comfortable. You know, the bros out there, keep it real. So I gotta say, every time I play this, it comes out a little different, so I don't really know how it's gonna come. Wash clean your soul. Let the river flow and take you home. This world is all a dream. And the love you show is the realest thing. Shine your golden light down on me. Teach me what it means to be. Resting in your arms, embrace I see. All the gifts of beauty you bring to me. On our journey back to one, guided by the moon and stars and sun. There is no beginning, there is no end. You'll always be my lover and my friend. Showing me the ways of peace. My heart can now beat with ease. Warriors, come on now. Spread the love and light you found all around. Keep it real, share the truth you feel. Expressing the hurt inside is how you heal. Don't be afraid to change. Cause when you drop the anger, only love remains. Pure and simple, cool and calm. Stand up and fight the battle, sing your heart song. So many things you found on your way back home. Fire, rain, and wind and storm. Mysteries of this life we may never know. So spirit, flesh, and bone. Warriors, come on now. Spread the love and light you found all around. Keep it real, share the truth you feel. Expressing the hurt inside is how you heal. Don't be afraid
afraid to change. Cause when you drop the anger, only love remains. Pure and simple, cold and calm. Stand up and fight the battle, sing your heart song.
Let's hear it one more time for Todd. Yeah. Okay, next up for Jim. That's it for Jim. All right.
Thank you, everybody. I don't know if I need the mic, but well, since it's there. Anyway, this song, I'll give you a brief introduction. I had recently a guy says to me, he goes, you know, pain is food for the soul. You know, it's food for the spirit. Pain is good for you. You know, and I told him, get out of here, you masochistic freak. You know, but I did get one good thing out of this. This was a song about pain. My body's full of cuts and scrapes. My head is sore and my backside aches. You wonder when I'll have my fill, but I won't quit. I never will. This is the only life I know. This life they call a rodeo. I got to raise my entrance fee. The rodeos are calling me. It ain't easy, that I know. This life they call a rodeo. I think I screwed up my right knee, but I can ride, so it's okay. It ain't the riding that'll kill you. It's the falling off. Woo! On the day I married you, I swore I'd never be untrue. I thought that you would be the same. Now I know you play a different game. You are the only love I've known, except this life they call a rodeo. And the pain that she has given me, my wounded pride and banged up me. All the times I've been through, ain't nothing. Now I know. I thought that we would ride together, that we'd last forever, but it ain't the riding that will kill you. It's the falling on. I got one more quick one for you. This is also kind of, I like to go with a theme. So this is kind of the same theme, and this will apply whether you're a housewife or a bull rider. Doesn't matter. Now this has one cuss word in it. I hope nobody minds. It's one little bitty cuss word. I do say it a whole bunch though. There's bullshit on my hat, bullshit in my hair. Every time I turn around, bullshit everywhere. Bullshit on my jeans, bullshit on my boots. One thing I don't need is bullshit from you. Bullshit in the paper and bullshit on TV. Bullshit on the internet for all the world to see. Life is full of bullshit, nothing we can do. One thing I don't need is bullshit. Bullshit you can sell, bullshit you can buy. I'll be full of bullshit till the day I die. Most of the people that I know are full of bullshit too. One thing I don't need is bullshit from you. There's bullshit in the paper and nothing we can do. One thing I don't need is everybody. Bullshit from you. Man, you make me feel like Mitch Miller. I ain't Mitch, but my daddy was Mitch, so you say into the son of Mitch. Hey, one more time. One thing I don't need is bullshit from you. That's called bullshit on my hat.
Thank you, Jim. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, Ryan Voss. Sorry, I had to go get medicated. My shoulder's acting up. Try not to cry. Ready?
Yeah, ready. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, so. Yeah, don't tense up, it'll hurt.
Okay.
All right, since I see a lot of new faces here, I'm going to do one of my first songs that I wrote, and people seem to like it. Now we turn the mic off. Thank you.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black Horse Camp. Should see them in the Jubilee, under the black cloud of misery. 1,000 times from cemetery to the tune of a cool breaking wind. Behold the queen of darkness in the dance hall, out to Roger, Mr. Terror, beck and call. The real world's nothing at all, yet the snobby child done off like a living dead girl. Sophisticated clip, twisting in the breeze, I don't think you understand. Black forest man. Alright. Dead, weary eyes, their white chicken limb. Feel the creepy crawly sugar chance of grin. Think you'll turn to dust when the dawn breaks in. With a migraine, with a bubblegum schnauz. This girl's a piece of work. Cyber-eyed star, how time I gotta say what you got. A Remo God, she's a happy young teen with a resolve card. He's strong enough to adore the moods. So underground like everyone else. Apathy and all we got it dead. Black forest man. So hot I'm buzzing.
Thank you.
The DJ spins with a puppet magic strings. I forget his name, something from Lord of the Rings. The music seemed to border well anything, said the tracks like rhythm of the crowd. Here they are in their jubilee, under the black cloud of misery. One more time to the cemetery, so excited you could just die. Sophisticated clip, twisting in the breeze. I don't think you understand, alright. Black forest man.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Nightmare Joey, ladies.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Who, you? There we go.
Hello.
There we go. No buzz. No.
Always honored to be here and that anybody would listen to me.
Put it down so we can see your face.
Beautiful. I call myself My street name is Nightmare Joey. AKA the country blues outlaw. I float around the genres of country blues, traditional blues, folk Americana. While recently collaborating with one of our fellow brother blues players here, and drinking lots of whiskey like we do in the genre, and beer, and smoking lots of herbs, see if we can come up with a jam. After a certain number of days, while being drunk at 5:32 a.m., I finally came up with something out of the collaboration. I'm going to try and present this as more as a Roadhouse Blues. It's called Naturally 40 Ounces. That's what I come up with. That's what we was doing. 40 ounces in my life. Said 40 ounces. 40 ounces in my life. Said 40 ounces. 40 ounces of my life away. Said no, it's early in the year. Cause I got me a 40 ounces somewhere. Having high times. It's a lot more diverse than you think. Wakes up to it. So happy out. Cause I'm gonna get drunk. Cause I'm 40 ounces. 40 ounces of my life away. 40 ounces, yeah. 40 ounces of my life away. My way to life. Said no, yeah. Ain't trying's trying. Hit you with some new type of lingoism. Cause I'm DOI. I'm going for it. I'm playing these fools. That ain't some kind of jingoism. If I gets me a girlfriend, or hires me a wife, she's gonna help me help me. Gotta go 40 ounces. Cause I'm 40 ounces. 40 ounces in my week. Now you're passing me in the morning. He said, you're working, man. mix it all in, yeah. That's the way I always been. While drinking's me another 40 ounces. Some 40 ounces, yeah. 40 ounces my weight, boy. I'm 40 ounces, yeah. 40 ounces my weight, boy. I'll leave that here. I'll take you a snack.
Nightmare Joey, ladies and gentlemen.
And now a newbie who has not been here before, and you know how we here at the Sacred Grounds like to sacrifice our virgins. So give a big round of applause for Keith, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
Thanks. Actually, I was here.
That doesn't matter. We haven't seen you. You're not a regular.
Yeah, the first song I'm going to play is an old one that I debuted right here, and it's pretty dark and has no social redeeming value.
This is the place for it. This is the place for
But
it.
it did get a laugh, so anyhow. Flaunting her rosies. She used to sit at home alone, smoking sulk. She used to order rosé Spitzer and a chilled brandy snifter. He would order all his cigarettes in bulk. Perhaps they were never meant to marry. Perhaps it was preordained by fate. Past midnight by the wretched by his window, and he found her passed out handcuffed to his gate. He was half awake by the time he found his hacksaw. He whispered stories of his life till he was free. He asked her to come in. She wiped some vomit from her chin. Her clumsy rummaged through her bag produced the key. The smoke was made of silk. It wrapped them up together in a twisting downward spiral like a flood. Forgot a verse. So they sat up all night, swapping their cycles, seized tit for tat, drinking gin and smoking crank till it was gone, and it was gone. Choked and smoking limbs when crime alert just settled in. They were both far too high to get it on. Said I'm deadly sick of dying slowly. She went to draw back without a blink. They took their vows at midnight, slit their wrists and floated gently till the neighbors called complaining of the stink. Her hair was cotton candy, her skin was mother's milk. His ashtrays were all haunted, the smoke was It wrapped them up together in a twisting downward spiral like a flush. This is a more recent song, about a year ago. I also played in a band called the Other Pluckers. So I spent about a year and a half listening to a bunch of old blues guys, and wicked original, I ripped off some old blues guys. Alright. Hey, this is for anyone who's ever been like hungry, like starving, like you don't know how you're gonna eat till your next paycheck. And since we're in a room full of musicians, I expect everything like that here. Right, okay. Get yourself a dozen eggs for $1.09. Boil them up and for a week you'll have breakfast fine. The stone broke starving blues. The stone broke starving blues. Get yourself a dozen eggs and you'll have breakfast fine. Get yourself peanut butter. Get a little jelly. Get yourself a loaf of bread for a week, you'll fill your belly. The stone broke starving blues. The stone broke starving blues. Get yourself some PBJ and you'll be eating fine. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, unless an apple is the only thing you eat that day. So boil up some eggs and get some PBJ and you'll be eating fine. Get yourself a stew pot. Get yourself a shoe. Get some friends, land a stone and make a stone broke starving stew. Stone broke starving blues. Stone broke starving blues. Get some friends, land a stone and make a stone broke starving stew. Who brought a carrot? Chop it up. Throw in a little of this and a little of that. You won't go hungry, but you won't get fat. Get yourself some friends, land a stone and make a stone broke starving stew. Oh yeah, stone broke starving stew. Stone broke starving blues.
Peace, ladies and gentlemen. Peace. And now a lady who is quickly becoming a regular here, who I'm so glad, I mean, I've known this woman for years and years and years, and it's taken us that long to get her here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Glee. Hanging there, and would you like a mic? Would you like the mic?
I don't think I've known you years and years, but, you know.
Yeah, it's been years. How long has the sacred ground, the grounds been?
I don't know. I remember Greg, because I only started coming here on January 3rd, 2013. And I remember when Greg came, because I was new too, and I still am new, and I'm I feel. I was gonna play a new song, but then I was like, no, it's not ready. So now I'm gonna try and remember an old song from my band from the 90s song called Treehouse.
don't know where. Now it seems like there might be a lot of space around, but I seem to see a lot of people lying down on the street, in the park. No place else to sleep. Maybe it's time to build up and build our own tree houses. Whoops. Let's go swinging, honey, up in the sky, sitting in a treehouse, up in the sky, sitting in a treehouse, asking ourselves why.
Jennifer Glee, ladies and gentlemen. And now up next, somebody very, very special, somebody who's finally older than me. Don't see that around here too often. Ladies and gentlemen, Lou of Earth.
Woo!
Don't give me the clap. Just talk forward. Just talk into it.
The last time I told you about Mother Bear and her cubs, all these stories I tell happened. I was shooting pool in a little bar, actually a big bar, in McKinleyville, California, just north of Arcata. Very dark, very dangerous. Dark eyes looking out all around, and you couldn't see the faces that go with the eyes. I was shooting pool with a logging son of a bitch, trying to decide whether I was going to make the next shot or break the pool cue over the bridge of his nose. Sitting at the bar with my friends, John Fleming and Terry Olson, and I noticed Terry's pant leg hiked up, and his ankle was in a U-shape. Now, I'm a motorcycle racer. John did a little bit, and Terry just rides on the road, but that's what happens to guys who ride motorcycles. I went over and I said, "Terry, motorcycle." And he said, "No, didn't you know about this story?" And they told me this marvelous story. So I reached in my pocket, and I've always got it there, and sat down and scribbled. John Fleming and Terry Olson were in the old town of Klamath one day when a rather large bear began tearing bits and pieces of the town away. So John grabbed a rifle and tossed it to Terry and said, "Put an end to this fuss." And Terry set forth a fast-flowing ball between the rogue bear and us. Now the bear felt the sound, and he rolled around, and he headed straight into the woods. And Big John and Terry chased close behind into the underbrush after the goods. They crawled on their belly with thoughts of their deli, serving sausages made of bear, till they came to a large log on which they had a dog to see to the other side there. And to John, Terry said, as he lifted his head, here's a place I could lose some hide and some hair. Now, John didn't discourage Terry's fair courage when he flipped his leg over that tree. But then he straightaway screeched, "Dirty son of a peach, that goddamn bear's chewing on me." And the next sight John saw, as he gazed on in awe, was the blur of Terry's red hair and Bear's brown, as the great bear and Terry rolled past in a flurry, roaring and yelling towards Clematown. Now, Terry swung the rifle with a good many blows until finally he broke off the butt, as the bear chewed his ankle and tossed him around, upside down, like a 350-pound mutt. Next, the bear in his glory took off in a flurry back into the forest, and then half-crippled John dragged whole crippled Terry towards Clematown again. And some will believe and some will feel deceived at this true story spoken within. Will be prepared to be rankled at Terry's scarred, broken ankle and the bare fanny hairs on his chin. As some will believe this and some will not, as his tail bounces off barroom walls, that Terry did what his old granddaddy had taught when he bit that old bear's hairy balls, when he bit that old bear's hairy balls.
Lou, ladies and gentlemen, Lou. What happened here? Hello. Oh, the power went out on the amp because it unplugged itself. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Johnny H. Now let's see if we got. Yes. There she is.
Okay. That helps a lot.
Yeah, I had that same problem. Without eyes, it's hard to see.
Down here. Yeah, more guitar, less me. A lot more guitar, a lot less me. No, more you. Okay. So yeah. So the song I wrote this afternoon is the song I was going to do that I'm not going to do. And the song I wrote like 2 days ago is also the song I'm not going to do. Because I decided that I don't often like replay a song like recently. Like in the last 4 months, I just replayed one song once because there were technical difficulties. I didn't want to get it recorded. But just tonight's theme is kind of like along the Tribe of Dreams. And so I wanted to play this song that I have. And you guys will get it. And it's a sing-along also. So if you want to join in and sing along, that would be really good. And matter of fact, I'll sing the sing-along part at the start so you get a hang of it and stuff. Okay. Dreamers, dream on, singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, dream on. Want to try that with me? Here we go, okay? Dreamers, dream on, singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, dream on. If you could stretch one moment for an eternity and then live there forever, which moments would it be? And you could have a companion, how exactly would you choose to spend your happily ever after? Who or what's gonna be there with you? Here we go. Dreamers, dream on, singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, dream on. If you could predict the future, is that a choice you'd wanna make? And what if time were against you? Well, that's the chance you'd have to take. Whether conviction or karma decides which way to go. That's knowledge maybe better left to the ages than for us to know. Here we go. Dreamers, dream on. Singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, dream on. And when everything is at its end, all said and done, do we take a piece of this life into the setting sun? Do we rise anew like the phoenix from the flames? If there's really nothing out there after all, it would be such a shame. Sing along like a lullaby now. Dreamers, dream on. Singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, dream on. Bring it up a bit. Dreamers, dream on. Singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, dream on. Big finish. Dreamers, dream on. Singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, dream on. Dreamers, dream on. That greatest for you and your tribe of dreamers.
Just an announcement, please.
I forgot to say we have two events before we leave. Saturday in McLaren Park at the Jerry Garcia Amphitheater at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We're going to have a potluck picnic. Everyone bring instruments and anything to share and just have a good time. And then Sunday night at 50 Mason Social House, there's a free show. It starts at 9. We'll be playing with a few other bands. Thank you again. Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Side Street Ricky.
Thank you very much, Mr. Natural. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm from across town. I live above the Beat Museum. Everybody heard of the Beat Museum?
Yeah, I've been there.
I live with all the Chinese people. Yeah. They're my great neighbors. I can't speak a word, but we speak in smiles. That's how we speak to one another. All right, this is a number I wrote in Atlanta, Georgia. I hope you like this one.
He's already scored. So he sends it down to the market.
Okay. All right, this next one's kind of a funky one. Hope you all like this one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sit down. Come on, guitar. Keep your ear in check, everybody. I'm the coconut hunter with vision of coconut milk. I'm the coconut hunter, not one drop I've spilled. Somewhere in Santa Cruz, I'm chewing on a kumquat. I'm just listening to that ooze. You know, I just got out of county. Oh, you know, I'm looking for food, not bombs. Just got out of the county. I wanna get you back in my arms. Yeah, I wanna feel you there in my arms. I wanna find you back in my arms. Sail away. No, I'm not afraid. Gotta dig my own grave, and I'm not afraid. Ride your waves, ride your waves, ride your waves. I'm a coconut hunter, vision, coconut milk. I'm a coconut hunter, and not one drop I have spilled. Side Street Ricky, everyone.
Just before I bring the next person up, I'd like your attention. Now, when I record this every week, I bring in a little picture frame with somebody in it, and I put the camera on it so we can see. Last week, when I was packing up ready to leave, someone took my picture frame. Now, I don't give a damn about the frame, you can keep it, but the picture in it was my daughter's graduation from college, and I do not have another copy. So I am offering a $50 reward for anybody who finds that or locates it. So please get the word out. Even if you stole it, bring it to me. I won't say a thing, and I'll give you $50 anyway, okay? because that is the only photograph I have of my daughter. So please do not take my equipment when you're leaving here. You will seriously jeopardize my ability to film you all. This time I have my teacher, Ben, here with us, who's our camera person. Ben has been dead for about 15 years now and was the greatest pianist that ever lived. I mean, literally, the greatest pianist that ever lived. So please don't take his picture. I can't replace it. So if anyone finds that picture, it's $50 for you if you get my daughter back to me. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, a great wordsmith, Lou Can.
Okay, so these are 3 anniversary pieces that I haven't read here yet. Not to bring everything down, but he kind of did that for me already anyway.
That's all right. I didn't mean to bring anyone down.
This one is the anniversary of, well, I'll start with this one first. This is the anniversary of, the 33rd anniversary of Martin Luther King's assassination. Not that one. I got the wrong papers. I got the wrong papers, so I'm going to read For Carolina.
Okay. Don't you love improvisation?
You need not apologize for brushing against me with your foot, your hand, your head, your breast. I like you strumming to the music on my neck, the little strokes at the base of my hair where you work all day. Man, I just love listening to the 7 ladies at the bar table next over talk about a perfectly made man comprised most entirely of Mick Jagger's lips and Tom Hanks' lips and humor and numerous other hugely inspired will hours from now be largely forgettables. Captured on the mind's good time camera are their faces as they remember this night right now, as if it could last forever. Compliments of Kodak and Polaroid ambience. One even dances what might be a dance of true life right there in her chair. They will live on in my mind long after I say goodbye. This is the anniversary of or the day. This was written the day Timothy McVeigh was executed. It was a bad day. A key and a lawnmower is something that makes it run. If you shear a key, it doesn't run anymore, just so you know. I'm about to go postal. I'm listening to Johnny's busted music with an empty wallet and cold water. I want to go to Oahu, but AT&T won't let me call her, so I think I did this one already. So how could I afford to go there? Old potatoes microwaved have been good for me, and canned yams make a good cold dessert. I wish that the dog I don't have wouldn't have busted my screen door. The mosquitoes stay away if I dance the jig all day. I've tried before to pay, and it doesn't help to pray. The window's hole is as big as the one in my pocket. I own nothing. Bills own me. Rice does not go as well with peaches as does cottage cheese. One cannot subsist on cheese alone, whether it be American, Swiss, or provolone. Everything's going the wrong one way. Tangent. I don't think he should have died today, as was his will. By he, I mean McVeigh. I'd smoke again if I could afford the tobacco, and if I thought I'd live here long enough to see it grow, I'd grow my own. Did you know that gas in the shadow of some of those oil refineries is 4 cents a gallon? Yeah. That's okay. My gas is shut off anyway, and nothing runs that can drink it by the gallon. Did I mention that my lawnmower sheared a key? Both of my VCRs quit on me on the same day. Empty chairs in OKC flash across the TV screen every now and then, gaining more remembrance resting while I struggle through the oblivion. Maybe I could run away and help people in Houston forget Allison. Tangent. It would be nice if I could use my unpaid for education to pay for itself. Getting a job was good. The walk to and from work is burning off the meat calories. I hadn't had meat in weeks. It was a Sonic burger. Fringe benefits. Yum. But now things are like way crazy because my disability went through.
Yay! Congratulations, Lucan, for getting on the dole like the rest of us. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Gary G.
Yeah!
I'll be happiest without.
Good.
Yeah.
Projection. Gary, everyone.
I have a brand new song for you tonight. This started downloading when I was driving along and minding my own business, and it just, I imagine most of you have had that experience. Something just has to come down and you're in the way. And here it is. I'm a firm believer in equality under the law. I just think that the law should treat everyone the same. Regardless. Start making lists of things that you should be treated the same about, and just treat everybody the same. It seems fairly simple. But this is my song. It's called Traditional Marriage. The bumper sticker said, "Did I vote on your marriage?" I laughed and I thought for a while. There's a marriage or two I'd have voted it against. And if I had my chance, I might do it in style. Ban traditional marriage. In the interest of fairness, we should. Ban traditional marriage. Why should gay people have it so good? Bob married Alice in the hope that she'd always be the same girl she was when they met. Girls have this way of growing up to be women, and Bob hasn't quite figured that one out yet. Joan married Eddie with a big plan to change him, a vision of the man he could be. After 29 years of untiring effort, Eddie's still frozen at age 23. Ban traditional marriage. In the interest of fairness, we should. Ban traditional marriage. Why should gay people have it so good? I have an old friend who is happily married. Ask him his secret, he'll say, remember how you were when you were still courting, and just keep on acting exactly that way. Advice. Well, this got me to thinking, if the best we can do is pretend that we didn't get wed, why not cut to the chase, skip the whole process, and just keep on courting instead? Ban traditional marriage. Don't you think it's about time that we ban traditional marriage? Some say it's already a crime. So I'm filing a new proposition, a position we all can endorse. With a stroke of the pen we can wipe out the #1 cause of divorce. Ban traditional marriage. In the interest of fairness we should. Ban traditional marriage. Why should gay people have it so good? Why should gay people have it
We have a little bit of a problem here. Okay, just a few minutes ago I told Samuel he was going to be up next, and he did what everybody always does. He's somewhere. He went. So I went over to Bean and I said, Bean, if Samuel doesn't show up, you'll be next. So he walked out of the room. You got to stop doing this, folks. You got to help me out here. When I say you're next, you stay here and watch that act and get yourself together and get ready. Don't go to the bathroom or go buy a hamburger someplace because you hang us up and it takes time. Bean, come on up here. Quick, 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 quick. Hop, 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 hop. And as soon as Samuel comes back, I'll have him come on up because I owe him. But please, the reason I let you know ahead of time is, oh, there's Samuel. Bean, Sam's here. Okay, you guys have got to stop going away when I call you, or I tell you to get ready. All you need to do is... I thought so too. Now last week this happened, same thing happened, and unfortunately poor Samuel got cut out of the mix altogether. So I promised him when he shows up, I'd put him on right away and let him play 2 songs. So Samuel will be playing 2 songs, folks, and then Bean, you'll be next. Don't go to the bathroom now. Okay. See you, Samuel, everybody.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to see a packed house. I'm very excited. I have a CD release party coming up on Sunday, April 21st, 6 o'clock at the Bazaar. I hope anybody who enjoyed my music will come over and come have some fun. This is a song about thinking for yourself. I'm fed up. I can't take no more of this crap. Got to do something to make me happy. Everybody saying this and that, professing to be profound. Got to get my feet up off the ground. I know I'm somebody. Sometimes I just don't know who. But I got to think for myself, 'cause I don't need no guru. Well, I don't need no guru. Well, I don't need no Every time I'm at home, you know, always on the phone. Sit inside your cell phone, don't be afraid to be alone. I'm riding on a roller coaster, going up and down. I need that rocker, Gibraltar, feeling like a crazy merry-go-round. I know I'm somebody. Sometimes I just don't know who. But I got to think for myself, 'cause I don't need no guru. Well, I don't need no guru. Well, I don't need no Trust me. Come on, baby, just trust me. If you can't, no one else can trust me. Come on, Sammy, just trust me. You know your head's not in the sand. I need some peace of mind so I can just relax. be self-deluded, damn it. Face the facts. Don't be self-deluded. Face the facts. I know I'm somebody. Sometimes I just don't know who. But I have to think for myself, 'cause I don't need no guru. Well, I don't need no guru. Well, I don't need no don't need no guru. Don't need no guru. Don't need no guru. Thank you very much. Imagine, if you will, Cancun, Mexico, 5 o'clock in the morning, beautiful sunrise, just coming up and brightening the sky, beautiful orange and red colors. And I wrote this song one morning about my son. Watching little fingers clutching onto mine. Beautiful baby boy. Rhythmic breathing of his journey into sleep. Beautiful baby boy. Emotions I can't even fathom seem to wash over me like waves. Everything I've ever felt and more. And for all my shipwrecked seasons, in the icy shore of hell, he's so much more than evens up the score. Beautiful baby boy. Beautiful baby boy. Hours and yet not hours. Sunday, April 21st Bazaar. You'll get to hear more. Thank you very much, Mr. Mitchell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping me balance my karma there. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Bean. Saw him here about a month and a half ago. It was a lot of fun. I need to know where Nicole is. Noelle, I mean. Noelle. You be up next.
You want it, Mike? You got it.
Why not?
I haven't seen an electric acoustic.
Yeah.
Is that a Sears?
I hesitated bringing it here. No, it's Electra.
Oh.
I have the silver tone amp.
You do have the Silvertone amp. I designed that.
It didn't come with what?
Yeah, I designed the Silvertone amp and the Sears Silvertone guitar. When I was an electronic engineer, I worked for Sears. I worked for Boss Guitar.
Hey, yeah. I found that in my
That's why I
granddad's shed.
That's why it looks so
He had
familiar.
it for tobacco auction. And that brings my next point. I'm from Virginia, and it's a song about coming to tell my mama I didn't believe in Jesus anymore.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's tough. I guess. Lately I've been thinking, fast hard and some drinking, just to try to get you off my mind. The river keeps on flowing, and I keep on knowing how you broke my heart and you didn't leave me a dime. And I can't even breathe, the skin too deep in this pond you dug for me. And I can't even see what's been too dark in this life I am living. And I just can't believe in Jesus anymore. Sorry, Mama, didn't mean to let you down. No, I didn't mean to let you down. I drove up to the market. My car, I didn't park it. 'Cause I saw you sitting cozy inside. Sad song on the radio, I turned it up as I go, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried. And I can't even breathe, 'cause it's getting too deep in this pond you dug for me. And I can't even see, 'cause it's getting too dark in this life I am living. And I just can't believe in Jesus anymore. Sorry, Mama, I didn't mean to let you down. No, I didn't mean to let you down. I can't even breathe, 'cause it's getting too deep in this pond you dug for me. And I can't even see, 'cause it's getting too dark in this life I am living. And I just can't believe in Jesus anymore. Sorry, Mama, I didn't mean to let you down. No, I didn't mean to let you down. Didn't mean to let you down. I didn't mean to let you down.
New people do too.
I'm
Go for it. You're still new.
still new?
You're still new.
How long have you got me?
You gotta play here about 6 or 7
Oh,
times.
6 or 7. Okay, cool, great.
Then you're regular.
I love being new. I like playing.
Still fresh.
Alright.
I'll do one more.
I think I did this the first time I was here. So I'll do it again.
Please.
got you around. I don't know how goodbye early in the evening. Feeling love with you early in the morning. That love was true just around no time. Held you in my arms. Now the sun's going down and I don't know where you are. The sun's going down and I don't know where you are.
That's just natural.
Bean Weatherford, everybody. And now another newbie here who's never been here before.
I guess she's well known already, eh?
Go on, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Noel. I'm Noel. This song is. Does this work? Hello? Yeah. This is a love song for everybody. It's really a love letter to the devil. You played a part while I fall apart under the weather now. Under the weather now, and I beg you please for some room just to breathe. Under the weather now. Under the weather now. And I said to the devil, go ahead, come down to earth with a shovel and dig it into the earth and dig my grave. I'm not afraid, though I scream and shout, pout, wriggle and writhe about. I can control life, not on how you behave. Just like a child, you're such a child, and I'm just a child too, so I can't be with you. Ooh, oh, being self-righteous might get you a kiss, but never behave like your head is a cave. You know, my eyes are weak and clouded. Why don't we talk about it? I can't deny the fire that burns deep inside. But if I deny nature's biggest lie, I'll chow and die, wondering why. So I say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, my little
apple pie with fire in my eyes. I say goodbye.
Thank you, Noel, ladies and gentlemen. Now, my Portuguese is not that good, so I will mispronounce this incorrectly. Flecha. Flecha. Pull up a chair. Rearrange this for you.
So I really want to do a new song. So I'm gonna have this.
There you go. Hope that works for you. These things do tend to, if it can go wrong, it will. You'll be surprised. That's Murphy's Law. You ready? Next.
I get sad when I think of you. We could be perfect together, just not to you. But that's a lie, and I'm happy I'm not the apple of your eye. But you don't have to be cruel. No, you don't have to treat me like a fool. Are you the mirror of humanity? Do you feel completely free? And do you find joy in being all alone? You don't give me friendship, you give me a stone. Hold my hand, don't touch me anymore. If my sleeping irritates you, then please get on the floor. I get so lonely next to you. Are you the mirror of humanity? Do you feel completely free? And do you find joy in being all alone? You don't give me friendship, you give me a stone. You don't give me friendship, you give me a stone.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for something very special, the deep, the dark, and the mysterious Lady Haight.
You want me to mic your instrument? Yeah. Just hit the bow. Okay.
What comes out the back?
doing something very new today. This is my first time here.
Yes.
Welcome. This is also the first. Oh, let me change them on that. This is also the first time I've played this instrument in public. I have nothing rehearsed. I'm going to take a plunge. And it's all thanks to Tribe of Dreams.
Yep, it's there.
So here goes whatever's going to happen.
Now we got a group coming up here. Kessel Run.
I hope I said that right.
You did.
Kessel. Kessel. You guys don't need mics, do you? I don't think so. It's pretty well done acoustically. That's interesting. So please tell us who you are. You know, your individual names.
My name is Doug.
I'm Seth.
I'm Damien.
Damien. Hello.
Welcome.
What are you gonna?
So, ladies and gentlemen, they're virgins, and you know what we do for virgins.
Thank you. All right, we're Kessel Run, and we sing songs about pop culture. They go like this. I don't care what you smell. Get in there.
Generation.
ghost of Sebastian Shaw, to the ghost of Sebastian Shaw. And how the hell did we know this shop one play Grange and who exactly could play for Dave? You can fall back to sleep. Our jobbers, our jobbers. Now I'm gonna sing the light, wondering why we're here. Our jobbers, our jobbers.
Thank you very much. This will be maybe a little less demanding and judgmental and inclusive. So, yeah. Everyone, get your lighters out.
Yeah, it's a message we can all get behind. This is a song about Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Like
Rock and roll.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, Justine had a kid, and she couldn't stay, and she was up next, so we got a little extra time. So I'm going to ask this last artist to come up here and play 2 songs. Now, people come up here and they play their songs, and we sing them. I'm guilty of this myself, you know, just going through the motions. But occasionally you get an artist who just can allow their feelings to just fly out at you in 120%. And I'd like to introduce my favorite friend who does just that. Time to get schooled, ladies and gentlemen. Rainbow.
Hey man, this song is for anybody and everybody that loves smoking marijuana. Called pot plants versus meat plants. Well, you might have the flower, but the cops took off the power. They'll put you all under arrest, even though you might be trying to do your best. And how can there be new plans but can't have any more plans? Got to sing along. How can there be new plans but can't have any more plans? Oh, the cops, they're like muggers, they can hold you all. They can really hold you up. They might even shoot you too if you don't do what they tell you to do. And how can there be new plans but can't have any more plans? How can there be new plans but can't have any more plans? Now the courtroom is a 3-ring circus. You wonder how they can even make such a fuss when the judge is the biggest clown of all. You know he only wants to see you take a fall. And how can there be new plans but you can't have any fun plans? How can there be new plans but you can't have any fun plans? Oh, murder is illegal until they send you off to war. Well, it's always raining, but it's then you get to watch young blood pour. Little kids are taught that having guns is having fun till daddy leaves behind the loaded one. How can there be new plans but you can't have any more plans? How can there be new plans but you can't have any more plans? Well, at least grass will get you high. The radiation only makes you die. Now the trouble with the nukes is there's just too many flukes. And how can there be new plans but you can't have any more plans? How can there be new plans but you can't have any more plans? Only yesterday I seen the police shooting at a lonesome
interrupt that, but we just had some people who come all the way from New York who will not be here again. And God damn it, they came up to me 5 minutes ago and said, "Can I play?" And I said, "No." So I'm going to let them play. You gotta keep this quick and get out of here. And you are
Common turquoise.
Common Turquoise, ladies and gentlemen. The minute you walk in the door, remember, I am your friend. Please talk to me. Help me help you. Go for it, girls. Woo!
Back outside.
Cameras ready?
Well, hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome.
Yes.
Sounds okay. So we're Common Turquoise. I'm Anna. It's Denise. Thank you for listening.
This is called Someday.
Blackbird taking off into the sky. The blackbird taking off into the sky. Blackbird taking off into the sky. Well, do not worry, they'll be back again this time next year. This time next year. This time next year. So do not stress, do not worry at all. You'll be back again. We'll be back again. And when we do come back, we will not stay the same. Life itself has changed. And when we do go, we'll be back someday. 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 Oh. Hey, 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 yeah. Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah. Someday. The seeds are sown and pushing up to meet the sky. The seeds are sown and pushing up to meet the sky. The seeds are sown and pushing up to meet the sky. Night will give way to day, then we'll see the light. Then we'll see the light. Then we'll see the light. Oh, and when we do, we will not stay the same. Life itself has changed, and it is growing. I do know we'll be back someday. Someday, 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 someday. Oh. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah. Yeah. We're moving to the east, we're moving to the west. We just got to get this off our chest. To get this off our chest. To get this off our chest. Open up our minds. Forget about the rest. You gotta see it all. You gotta hold it all. And when we do, we will not stay the same. Life itself is changed. And when we go, bring back the light again. Someday. This song is called Hilo.
It's about an adventure. We are on a very long adventure. We're traveling for 3 months, 26 states and 3 parts of Canada within the next 3 months.
Wow.
We just so happen to be here tonight and all the open mics across the country and farmers markets. Follow us, commentyourvoice.com.
I'll dispense with my closer. I'd like to say that the reason we were able to do this is I asked Teddy if we could have some extra time, and he said go for it. Until next time, I have open features. Anyone who wants to do a feature, please come and see me right now. Bust your tables as best you can. Clean up for Teddy for giving us this extra time, please. And so nice to meet you all and see you all. Good night. This is Goodman, wherever you are.
Thank you.